Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel doing a paid review. This is paid review 20JU4. And this review here is for Brian. Brian in Oregon. Before we start the paid review, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Patek Philippe 5196. Gold. This is yellow gold. This is the J variant. And it's a perfect watch to wear when I'm doing this question. Let's go into Brian's email. Hi, ArchieLuxury. Sorry you were depressed. At least as of last October. What doesn't take that long to respond. At least your fans are rolling around in front of their computer, laughing at your antics. I would like to hear your opinion about the Oysterquartz 19028 and 19019. They seem to be represent the most bang per buck in gold weight in a cool Gerald Gentris style case. Alternatively, I'm thinking about a 118239 with diamond dial. The Oysterquartz are about 2 times the money, their weight in gold, and the 118239 is about 3 times the price of the gold contained. Gold is going up, for that matter. What do you think about investing in gold and silver? Thanks, ArchieLuxury. You are the best. Brian in Oregon. Thank you very much, Brian. So let's explain what he's talking about. Okay, so yes, I had a haircut. Okay, now the Oysterquartz, this is the solid gold. This is the day-date Oysterquartzes, the 19028. That is an Oysterquartz with a pyramid sort of pattern in the middle. And the 19019, let's just go back there. 19019 is that's the white gold Oysterquartz President Day date. Now the thing is with Rolex, they use a number. The end number signifies what it is. 8 is 18 karat yellow gold, and 9 is 18 karat white gold. I gotta tell you, most Oysterquartzes I see are normally in the day dates are 19018 yellow gold, but you've picked 2 very obscure models. Two very obscure models. What do I think? And what's the go? Now, I got to tell you the truth. I think they are a very acquired taste. They are very... You'd want to get the best example you can find there. Now, what do I think of them? I got to be completely honest with you. I'm not a big fan of the Oysterquartz. The reason I say that, it's got the integrated type bracelet. Yes, it's kind of funky. I would be very hesitant to put that much money into a gold quartz Rolex. I would personally be much more comfortable, if you want to buy a gold Rolex, get the automatic one. I think that's much more saleable. Now, the Oysterquartzes, look, they're going to go 2 ways there. They're going to be very desired and desirable, pulling a massive premium, or they're going to kind of sink. Now, the problem is they're not an easy or quick watch really to sell. They're very acquired taste. It's a bit like the Germans love the quartz. The Germans do. there's a big movement in Germany where they really love the steel order quartz. That's the Oysterquartz. That's the date-just version, the 1700, 17,000, 717, reference 17000, not to be confused with the 17014, which is the steel with white gold bezel. And there's also a two-tone 17013. Now, the Germans themselves there, they really do love these pieces. They love them. They also love obscure things like the Omega Speed Sonic Lobster. The lobster, that's correct, the Omega Lobster, which was a very obscure quartz kind of Speedmaster. So, you know, that was kind of a very anomalous. Now, I personally, what's my own view? My own view is it worries me with the quartz movement, because if something goes wrong with the circuit, you're stuffed. Okay, Rolex has abandoned that type of technology for their wristwatches. The Oysterquartz was dropped, and Rolex basically says they will service things up to 25 years old. After 25 years, they kind of bye-bye. They have done this with the bubble backs, the vintage princes, even some of the early, you know, even some of the 50s pieces, they're saying, oh, we don't have parts. Well, you know, it's just worries me. I have seen these pieces, believe you me, I've owned a few vintage quartz. I had a very nice Patek Philippe quartz. I've had a few. I had this very 70s one with quartz on the dial, and I also owned a 3944. The underlining problem is that what happens if the movement stops, and you know, the problem is often if you send them off for repair, they'll need a new movement. It's going to be expensive. They're not doing that technology anymore, so it's kind of, okay, Patek will always service it and always do something, but it's going to be expensive. So my honest view is, if you really love the Oysterquartz, by all means, buy one. But if this is your grail, your one piece, I wouldn't get it in quartz. That's being totally honest. I think if you do love these pieces, and they are a acquired taste, I would much rather spend less money, get an Oysterquartz in steel, the 17,000 reference, or the 17014, or the 17013 two-tone. That's what I'd get. I don't know if I would spend that much money on a quartz day-date. I think unless you're a day-date collector, if you're a day-date collector, sure, get one. But if you are really stepping outside your comfort zone to afford this, no, it's not really my cup of tea. Then you're talking about, alternatively, I'm thinking about a 118239. Now that's a white gold 36mm President. The newer version, the 118, it signifies it's got the newer clasp. What do I think? Indeed? Yeah, that's a great watch. Absolutely great watch. The white gold variant, I don't know why you want to go for the white gold variant, but it is actually very, very cool. Incredibly cool. Now, as far as the gold and that goes, look, with this gold, it's never worth scrapping. This is Rolex gold. This is more expensive than any sort of investment gold. So I kind of think, gold is cool. I love my Patek Philippe's. Has a white gold Calatrava. I love gold. I do. I really do love gold. Okay, so gold is going up. For that matter, what do you think about investing in gold and silver? Look, you can't cover all the investment bases. Some people love gold. A lot of the crappers, the conspiracy theorists, they like to have gold. And look, anything is only worth what someone's prepared to pay for it. Gold seems to be very, very high, but I'm not an expert in metals. Personally, it's not something I deal or trade in. I know many people love to have these things, and I don't blame them. See, for me, my main investment strategies, I think for most people, you should really say real estate would be very good. If you can own a home or an apartment or a condo, that's a great thing. Somewhere you can live yourself. The next thing that is a very good investment is the share market itself. They're not doggy stocks, but, you know, proper good, the top 50, you know, the top 100 shares. A diversified portfolio is a very cool thing to have there. I've got money in my superannuation, and I got to be honest with you. I think you know, if you were somebody, like I've often said, you know what, fuck it, I'll sell everything, put it into Commonwealth Bank shares, and just get the dividend stream and just live, you know, live a life over in an Asian country. I've often said that. Gold itself there, look, I think gold would be a great thing to have. I've personally not gone into it. I like to, my main investments I would recommend is 1, real estate, 2, shares, and that could either be superannuation, 401k, or direct investment. Thirdly, wrist watches. I like to put my money into wrist watches, Patek especially, Patek Philippe. So, I mean, you can't cover everything. If gold is something you love and like, I would, Suckerhorn likes to have the gold. Personally, look, I've got enough things to put money into. I'm not comfortable myself buying gold. I think it's a hard thing to transport, and look, there's going to be heaps of people who say, yes, gold's the way to go. Personally, I like to buy gold Patek Philippe's. That's what I like to buy. I understand that market. I understand the investment potential. I understand the pitfalls. That makes me very, very happy. But that's not to say gold is not a good thing for you. If you want to invest in it, the only advice I'd have is if you buy gold, don't let some other bastard hang on to it. I would want to have possession of gold or silver. Yes, definitely have the gold or silver in your possession. Definitely speak. So that's what I'd be looking at doing. But as for the watches, look, it's always, there's so much, you know, I do love gold in the Pateks. That's the funny thing is the steel ones are worth so much more in Patek. But I do like the gold Patek Philippe's. I think gold is a magic metal. Would I buy gold now? See, the problem is when I look at gold prices, it's so high. I would have bought, if I was comfortable 10 years ago, I would have bought a block, a bullion, a 1 kilo gold bar. I'd love to have one. Now it's so expensive. I think, oh, it's too expensive. So I think I might have missed the boat. But you know, it's one of these things. Hey, you got to, I don't see anything. I'm just not wealthy enough to have that sort of diversification. But if it works for you, hey, fantastic. And as for the Rolexes there, I think you're better off the automatic mechanical ones. That's where I'd be going. Just mainstream, easily get in or out of it. The quartz ones, look, they could possibly become highly collectible and valuable. Yet again, they could bounce as well. If you were a day-date collector, hey, nothing wrong with having 1 or 2 of them. But to just have that, I'd probably say stay more mainstream. A nice day-date, 36 mil, will always get a customer. Probably the day-date 40 is probably the most, I think, perfect size one for average sort of people. We're getting fatter and bigger. We got the hormones in the chicken. We're putting on the pounds. So yeah, that's my opinion. I do love gold Patek Philippe. So there you go. That's my opinion, guys. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Remember, Archie can't live on Google Ads alone. I cannot live on the Google Ads alone. So guys, please get a paid review done, $50 US. Get a paid review done, and that would really be cool. That it would be very, very, very cool. I would love to. I'd love to do one for you. Until next time, ciao and take care. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, new sponsor on the channel, APPSTANTIATE. Help get the most of your engineering and DevOps with APPSTANTIATE. APPSTANTIATE provides on-demand DevOps infrastructure, test automation, and continuous integration as a service with a focus on mentoring and hiring assistants to help engineering teams scale. They are experts in Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and the latest open source utilities to help your company save time and money. Cost reduction in your hosting bills alone will pay for itself. In addition, the team is 100% onshore, New York City-based senior engineers. APPSTANTIATE will help you get most productivity out of your current stack and/or employee headcount. Email hello@appstantiate.com. Please email now hello@appstantiate.com for more information. ArchieLuxury, proudly supporting fantastic businesses. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.